We have just received some epic new sneak peeks for the EON 1 update of Roblox Sol'S RNG. So today we're going to be going ahead and checking them all out, seeing what they mean, and as well as this, we're going to be checking out some of the new auras that can be expected to arrive in the update. But before we do get into it though, I am on the journey to 90,000 subscribers, and on the side of your screen are all of the people who have used my insane squid luck to cook up some crazy rare auras. So if you want to join them and potentially roll your dream aura, then make sure you smash that subscribe button. But with that being said, let's get straight into all the new sneak peeks we have for the EON 1 update of Sol'S RNG. So the first sneak peek we have that came out a couple of days ago is for some sort of new, it's like the post cutscene that we have for Oblivion, but it's for some sort of different aura. Let's check this out. So it comes down, it's like a little blue, shade of blue looking thing. It's the same orb that we kind of see with Oblivion, and then it explodes into this symbol. So I think that kind of means we're getting some sort of new huge super rare aura, just like Oblivion, which is very, very exciting. I'm all for that. Very, very cool. We then, okay, a little bit less exciting. We've got some achievements, some new ones, which are pretty exciting. Obviously they're pixelated because they're not going to show the icons just yet, but these are pretty cool. So they're all like new achievements. There's a lot of new achievements, so that means some nice rewards for those as well. So there's 14 new achievements, 11 normal ones and 3 hidden ones. I like that a lot. So some new stuff to work towards, I suppose. Very, very cool. So yeah, those are all the sneak peeks we got in the last couple of days. Okay, this is recorded like a lot later, but somehow, just knowing my luck, the loads of sneak peeks came out after I recorded that video, so I'm chucking them in now so you're not left out of any information on EON 1. So it seems by the messages they're leaving that they're doing, well, a new day equals new sneak peek, which I'm all for. That means we get to know things. So sneak peek ping. This is the second the 2 days of sneak peek streak. Let's see what this one's got going on. This one's only 4 seconds long. Let's see. So it's just like a swirling, and it says, "Well, you finally reached me." That's the entire sneak peek. I don't know what that's meant to mean. Is that the end of a cutscene? Is it a quest line? I have no idea what on earth this is meant to be, but you know, there we are. That's the sneak peek. So that was yesterday's, and then 3 days of sneak peeks. This one's actually pretty cool. So this one gives us information about the little goblet thing at the top of the mountain in the new map. So it's actually asking for wind essence. It's asking for all the biome items, and it gives you a little boost. So luck 2%, roll speed 1%. It's giving you a huge boost, and I think it's in the bottom right. There's the buff there, and I'm pretty sure it lasts for an hour, which is pretty cool. So there's hell, rainy, windy, and starfall. It just gives you a huge boost, so it looks pretty good. Corruption 10%. There's a lot of boosts going on. It lasts for an hour, so that's pretty good. Sandstorm. Oh, there's a new sandstorm emote. Emote. New sandstorm item. Null. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it gives us a big luck and roll speed boost, which is pretty good. So that answers all my questions about this blue liquid up at the top of the mountain. Very, very cool. So that's a new way to boost our max luck. So anyway, moving on with the rest of the video. But luckily we've got some new whitelisted auras to go through that are very exciting. First of all, let's go through some of these Halloween aura contest submissions. We've got a couple of new ones here. This one's called Sorcerer. It's got a nice little purple theme going on. Got some lanterns either side, and brother's just floating about with a wand. Very, very cool. I think it's, you know, very nice. 1 in 18 million. But yeah, that's got to get changed. Okay, this one's called Aether Void. I'm not really sure what on earth I'm looking at. It's like Sovereign, but null themed. Very, very lovely. We've got some pillars either side. Some nice little orbiting white bits. It's all happening. It's very, very dark. I think it's very Halloween fitting. There we go. That's the Aether Void aura. I quite like the look of this one. This one's just called Headless Horseman. 1 in 31,000. It's pretty cool. This guy's just like chucking his head around. It's pretty cool. How they would do this with the custom avatars though, that'll be pretty interesting. But he's kind of just standing in this circle of fire. We've got orange and black theme for Halloween, of course. Very, 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 very sweet. I like it. This Halloween aura is called Trepidation. It's very, very cool. There's like some crosses going around, a lantern. I'm not sure what the guy's holding. Looks like a gun. What are you holding, brother? Okay, well, there's the crosses. Some sort of black holes holding these lanterns and the crosses up. It's all happening. A very, very cool aura. Now this one is crazy. There's a lot lot going on here. This is an Apostolos mutation, but for Halloween. So there's some pumpkins, there's some green bits and bobs, and of course a purple star at the top. Very high quality. I like this aura a lot. I mean, is it worth a Halloween mutation for Apostolos? To be fair, probably. It's very, very nice to look at. I enjoy this one a lot. This aura is called Undead Tyrant. I assume it's a mutation of Undead, 1 in 166 million. It does unfortunately look a lot like Overture history, but it's just a different symbol in the back with the crosses at the top. Nonetheless, still pretty cool aura. This one is called Juxtaposition. Yet again, another Halloween themed aura, 1 in 41 million. We've got this guy just like floating out of a TV, and another little TV in the bottom right there. Very nice looking aura on the bottom. Reminds me a bit of Oppression with that bottom like circle bit, but pretty cool aura. This could be null themed, I suppose, but nonetheless, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now this one is called Undead Zombie, obviously an undead mutation, so we've got the undead cutscene there. Here we go, Undead Zombie. It's pretty cool. It's a bit basic, 1 in 66,000, but it's pretty good to have some lower end auras just for those newer players. Very, very nice. We've got some orbiting green orbs at the top and at the sides, and a nice little green circle at the bottom. Simple, but it gets the job done. Very nice. Alright, let's move on to some of these actual whitelisted auras that could potentially be coming to the game in EON 1. This one is called Kyorth the White Remembrance, and it genuinely is one of my favorite whitelisted auras now. I think the color scheme is so sick, and the symbol at the top is absolutely insane. I mean, the attention to detail is crazy here. The particles coming off the trees. It's still got the blocks that normal Kyorth the White does. Genuinely insane. And the symbol on the bottom, I do like. I think that just the color scheme is so sick. I would more than happily get this aura. 1 in 200 million and 2. So very specific, but that would definitely be a global. Okay, this aura does have a flash warning, so I'll put a timestamp now on the screen of when you can skip to avoid that. This aura is called Disfigurement, and it's absolutely insane. There's too much going on here. Even for me, this is a bit much. It's like glitch on some sort of substance. There's a lot going on here. It's too much, and I think I would pass out if I ever used this for too long. Genuinely, that's so much stuff happening at once. It's too much. Some other notable auras then include this one, 1 in 16 million event exclusive Executioner. It does look a bit like Bloodlust, but instead he's got a little fork going on in his hand instead of the scythe that the Bloodlust does. There's some red orbiting bits and bobs and a red symbol on the ground. It does look a bit like Bloodlust, but you know, I'm sure it's different enough to get added. Okay, this one's called Error V2. So this one I'm gonna issue a flash warning again. There's a lot going on. So again, I'll put a timestamp on the screen for when you can skip to if you want to avoid that. So it's a glitch exclusive aura, I suppose, and it's almost like a virtual mutation. There's the same screens that virtual does, but it's just going a bit insane. There's 2 orbiting things. It's got the same symbol as Matrix Overdrive every now and then on that middle symbol, but it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Just quickly, in terms of the EON 1 update progress channel in the Sol's RNG Discord server, we haven't really seen too much change in the last couple of days. I think the testing block has gone up by 1 green square, but other than that, we really just haven't seen much progress whatsoever. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares left in total for the actual update, and then 6 left for the testing. So we are getting there, but hopefully it should come out in around just under a week, I reckon. So I'm not going to give you any more predicted dates because we know how that goes, but just be aware for the update. It should be coming out pretty soon. This aura is called Cafe, and it's genuinely one of my favorite whitelisted auras. We just got this guy chilling on a chair. He's sipping on coffee. We got a little window in the back, open sign at the front, and some sort of like an hourglass at the back. I think it's all very, very cool, and I like the whole aura. 1 in 5.4 million. I think that's justified. It's very, very cool. He's reading his little book at the table, but I genuinely think this is just so sick. There's the Starry Night out the window as well. The whole thing is just very, very cool. This is the most recent Gargantua rework. Now, fitting on the theme of yesterday's video, I would very much like to see some sort of Gargantua rework, because I think personally the aura is just a bit bland and it's got no ability. So for 430 million, it should look a bit better than it does, and I think this rework does it perfectly. We've got a lot more aura coming out of the black hole, and it's just, I like the color scheme a bit better here. It's all happening, and it looks much better than it does currently. I mean, if I just put on one of my 3 Gargantuas here, it just doesn't hit the same, and this is max graphics quality, so, at least I think it is it? Yes, this is max graphics quality, and I don't know, I feel like it just could look better than it does, so if they could import one of these reworks from the whitelisted auras channel, it'd be much appreciated. We've then got this one called Pixelation here, which is 1 in 500 million. It does look pretty cool. It's like glitch mixed with chromatic and virtual. There's a lot going on, and it's like game themed. Got these 2 planes flying around this cube. Very, very cool. I like the idea. Whether it would come to the game, I don't know, because there's a lot going on here. And last but not least, this one is called Frostbane, a 1 in 100 million aura, and I think it's very, very sick. We've got an ice theme, sort of like the Sovereign Orb in the back, and just a lot of snowy themed weapons at the sides. Now, I like this a lot because it would mean that, well, I'm assuming we'd have snowy native auras. Now, we've got snowy native auras, but stuff like Permafrost, which is a 1 in 70,000. We've got no actual good global auras that are for the snowy biome, so this would be a very, very good addition to the game. I like that one a lot. But those are all the sneak peeks we know so far, as well as some of the new whitelisted auras that could be potentially coming to the game in EON 1 of Roblox Sol'S RNG. And that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel a lot. And with that being said, have a great rest of your day. Peace.